is the morning time here. I wanted to do a little morning read after burning some sage and opening my doors. I should have some meditation music going. I just wanted to see what's in the energy today. We are going to pull 6 cards from the Runes of Oracle. We have Othala. Symbol is inheritance, material goods. Interpretation is rune of the ancestor, is also the one of separation and inheritance. Laguz. Symbol is water and intuition. Interpretation is symbol of life, birth, but also of difficulties and danger. Purity, unconsciousness and dreams. Sawello, which is sun next success. Interpretation is the help of travelers and sailors. Some sailors, symbol of life force and feminine nature. So maybe we have a female ancestor coming out that is trying to communicate. Rado, the will, journey, and one more spirit. Oh, this flew out. Oh, geez. So we have Rado. That is the will, the journey. Interpretation is the rune of communication, union, and material or spiritual journey, help, advice. It also is the rune of ritual dance. Now these. Destitution, temperance. Rune of necessity, constraint, pain. It has 2 faces, distress and deliverance. It is a vital and protection fire. What I'm getting is the fact that a protective force, feminine nature, an ancestor is coming through with a message. With Algiz, momentum, protection. Yeah, there's some type of movement. Symbol of the dangers of the outside world for the spiritual life and research, often engraved on weapons as a token of protection and victory. Somebody's material goods is protected. And there's some type of movement. Like I said, that there is a female ancestor coming through who is very protective and journey with Rado. There is communication. There is communication coming through water and intuition with Laguz. So Othala, so with Anzus at the bottom of the deck, which is the mouth, the world, dedicated to Odin, so it's a divine. Anzus means divine. The rune of that is that of wisdom, communication again, creation, singing, poetry, magic, incantation inherited from the gods. So there's a message coming through. Maybe there's a message coming through poetry or music. Okay, for hold on. So Anzus, Rado, Othala, Sowelo, and now these are all in the same color. They're all I'm taking everything in the upright. I was about to say that they were upright in Laguz and Algies. It's in the reverse, but then it's like, no, this is a positive message. So everything's in the upright. I can't even, for somebody, everything is in the upright. There is a healthy communication with the divine, a protective. But then also now I can take these in the reverse. I can't actually take these in the reverse because then it means that the message from a protective feminine nature force is being blocked, right? This means momentum. There's no, and this means water and intuition. There's no flow. There's no water. It's blocked. Their connection with their feminine protective force ancestor is being blocked. There is no fluid. So then therefore they're not receiving any type of communication that they need to help protect themselves from this force. I wonder, what else can I get from this? Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's the message from this first set. That I don't even know why I'm shuffling. I'm not going to take any more cards because I think that's it. With Othala, we have an ancestor coming through. And Sowelo, it's a feminine nature. It's a feminine ancestor coming through. And there's a message. There is some type of divine message that they want to relay to you, but it's being blocked. There's no fluid. There's no fluidity. So you would look into your unconsciousness and your dreams. Maybe the message is there, or the message is in music, poetry, singing, or the message could be there too. Because we have an ancestor trying to come through. Maybe a grandmother, great grandmother. I want to say grandmother only just because this is wisdom. This is wise. This is a wise person coming through. It's a wise feminine ancestor coming through with a message to help balance, because this is temperance too. Balance, help um, help someone through the difficulties and dangers that they're going through, and to help protect themselves from the dangers of the outside world and the spiritual world. But it's being blocked somehow. Let's see how can we, Spirit, how is this being blocked? I think I'm probably keep repeating myself. Today is a really good day. I feel better. Okay, how is this person being blocked? Okay, so they're not animal energy. They can't channel. They're not using whatever things that are around them. So if animals, maybe you don't have animals around you, or maybe you're not paying attention to nature and the animal signs in nature. That Seeing animals in nature, even when you go on a walk or a hike or whatever, or go out, even when you're just looking out the windows or sitting outside your patio, animals tell you everything. You see a crow, you see a squirrel, it means something. You see a butterfly. There's messages that this feminine nature, this grandmother, is trying to relay on to their loved one through animals. So somebody lives around a whole bunch of animals or wild animals, or they see and they're not receiving the message. They're still not receiving it. This is singing. Again, music comes out again. This is music. So there's messages coming in music. What else, Spirit? What else? Listen to music. I don't know what to think of this. This is sexuality. I don't know what to think of that. I don't know what to think of that. Also, through memory. This is Mami Wata. Through memory. Maybe there's something you need to remember. Explain sexuality. Peace. Again, she has a turntable in front of her. So again, it's music. Still don't get the sexuality. Oh, I still don't get it. I'm like, sexuality. Is somebody, maybe you have to balance. Maybe you have to balance your sexuality. Or, I was about to say love, but then it's like, oh, maybe it's about finding your identity, right? Finding your identity, not necessarily sex or intercourse, whatever. But you're finding your identity. And then you have to balance. You have to be able to balance. You have to balance everything. Like I said in my last reading, you have to balance a lot of things in life. The physical and the spiritual. And I think this is saying to balance the physical with the spiritual. Take time to go out in nature or go out and do things that you will receive the signs in. Right? We already have animal energy, right? So pay attention to the animals around you. You know, what does it mean when there's like 3 crows or 2 ravens? Somebody's higher self is trying to reach out to them. But see, once you find your higher self, it sparkles, right? You glow, you start to sparkle. Hold on, let me read about this. Okay. Reading about sexuality and higher self, they both have to do with identity. They both have to do with manifestations. So there's a message. Again, like I said, there's a message. There's a divine message coming through. Maybe it has something to do with how you manifest, or you can, when you go out in nature, the message, when you go out in nature, maybe that's an idea that you get ideas to help manifest your ideas. They're both about manifesting ideas, and that it's time to go out and get it done. That is the message for this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you click the like button and subscribe to my channel. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the subscribers already. And I will see you guys later. Peace.